Okay, 2082, good luck. So we've not played before, we have no head-to-head score there. Let's play the normal traditional Reti opening. Oh, it's another new account with silly high ratings. Okay, do we waste our life playing this game? Another one of these new accounts with high ratings. I'm not sure I'll play this one. Is there any point whatsoever? Nearly 2100 already. The account's only a month old. Yeah, I'm not going to play this one. I'll just wait for another opponent, so I'll just make a move on the minute or something. How many moves do I get? If I make a move on the 30 seconds, that'll give me, what, 20 moves on it? If I can win a game in 20 moves, I'll play it. If I can't, then I won't bother. I'm not going to play these dodgy new accounts. Wait another 30 seconds and try and figure out what we're going to do for our next move. Right, so I'll wait until I get down to 8 minutes and I'll make another move. We're nearly there. I think we just want a castle for this one. So you can push either pawn here. You can go into the center. You can develop your bishop. You can go up. You can trade. You can charge the center here. Lots of moves. I think I'll just play d4, but I'll wait till I get down to 730. So e3 is a decent move here, obviously depending on what black does. You still push here, bishop up, you can take, got knight in, knight across. Knight across is probably a common sense move, preparing to go forward. It's supposed to be alright if you challenge for the center, but nice to have the knight that you can jump across with, so I'll wait till I get down to 7 minutes and I'll make that move. So I'll wait down to 630 now. So I think knight up is supposed to be an alright move here. Obviously if you take with a knight it gives your opponent a chance to blunder. He won't do that. Take with a bishop you can take back. And the idea is you just play knight across and try and guard the pawn or break the centre up. So I think we'll just play knight forward. I'll wait till I get down to 630. Okay, so he plays forward. So the logical move here is basically just take the knight. You could maybe just play knight across and you're just reinforcing your existing piece, but makes just as much sense to take. But knight across, if he takes, we can take back. It's still reinforced. Actually, maybe knight over makes more sense and you guard your pawn. So let's just maybe play knight across and see how he does it. So I'll wait till it gets to 6 minutes and I'll jump the knight over. depending on what opponent does, maybe just e3 for the next move. Rook across, a3, rook across. If you're going to play a3, it's nice to keep the rook there, of course, and maybe prepare b4, c5. You know, you can mix a move order up. You don't want to give away a free pawn. But I'll wait till I get down to 5:30 and then I'll make my next move. Okay, chooses to take, so we just need to decide how we're going to take back. Has he blundered actually by doing that? Can we take with a pawn? He's blundered, hasn't he? I wonder if he's done that deliberately. He might have deliberately blundered there because he's done that move on purpose. So you're going to take with a pawn here and attack two pieces. I think he's done that deliberately there because it's a dodgy new account. Just my gut feeling. I might be wrong. I'm happy to be wrong. Let's take back. If he goes with the bishop, you just take back. So of course he jumps forward. He's tempting me to try and play quicker, isn't he? Do we do that? Do we do that and say we're up a piece, or can we beat a dodgy account? I'll just wait till 5 minutes and I'll take the bishop back. But he threw that on purpose. He didn't do that by accident. He's plenty of time thinking. And you can take here. Guess you can play a knight back. You can play a knight across and you guarantee something's coming off the board. Actually, knight across seems nice, doesn't it? Taking there seems nice. Let's go across and attack the bishop and attack the knight at the same time. Okay, let's take and take. He's just blundered the game, hasn't he? I think he's done it on purpose. I think he's done that on purpose. I think it's a dodgy account. But I might be wrong. I might be wrong, and I'd always rather be wrong than be right if I encounter any dodgy accounts. But anyone a new account with a high rating, I'm not going to waste my time playing them. So yeah, I think he threw that game deliberately. I'm really not the slightest bit bothered. So they're the move times of both players. You see, I was just trying to make a move every 30 seconds, and my opponent knew I was doing that, and then I think he just threw the game. So let's request an analysis anyway, just see if we've got anything to learn from the opening phase. Okay, 96 versus 63, but just a couple of mistakes. One blunder, wasn't it? The figures would be identical, both players. You see, it's completely flatline level, but for that one blunder. But we're just playing the Reti opening here, so that's the actual Reti opening. So, again, c6, you normally do this and this sort of concept, aim to put the bishops on both diagonals, but you still got to obviously react to what your opponent does, move by move. But that's just a broad concept, and e6 you generally do g3 as well, just like I say, steady theoretical concept. We're just looking for normal development moves here. And this structure, if you can aim for it, challenging the center, it's supposed to be good for white. Not that it's necessarily terribly bad for black, but it's supposed to be pretty decent for white. How much time did he spend thinking here? Yeah, he spent a full minute there. He just threw it. He just wanted to throw the game. He spent a full minute there, just wanted the game out of the way for some reason. So, I mean, to be fair, so did I. That was it. And then in this position, if he takes back anywhere, you just take the knight and he can't take back. So it is what it is.